Hello, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. I'm Unforgiven Sims. Yeah, right. We are back in Majula. We have leveled up, and we are going to open up
Who are you?
Lengrass.
I
Yeah, he's just moaning about the door being locked. So, we're using Lengrass key that we bought from the old hag. Pop in here to get a short bow, I believe. Yep, short bow. Pardon me. And then you can either save and quit or come back over here and rest at the bonfire. And he will have moved from the outside to the inside.
You, the name, and you, a man, not
Yeah, he just tells you about stuff. So we want, now that we have, oh, needless. Yeah, demon great hammer, yeah, 50 strength, 8 digs. Never going to use it. We want to upgrade our hide knight sword, and we only have. I've got enough to buy. You see, he has a limited supply of Titanite Shards. He only starts off with 10, and he only ever has 10. So we can buy one. And do we have enough souls to upgrade that again? Yes, we do. It is +2. So we need 3 more to get to +3. Upgrading on this only goes to +10, so it goes in stages of to +3, to +6, to +9, and then +10, with the different stuff that you upgrade with. So now that we've upgraded that, it'll be a little bit better off for us. Now, since we bought this shield from this dude over here, he should have some. He should be doing better off now.
Oh, I was hoping that you would come. I've stocked some new things, and I thought that you might be interested. They've been selling rather.
Yeah. So once you spend, it's either 1,000 or 1,500.
Did I mention?
What did I talk to him?
All sad.
I can't remember all that stuff.
I'd have to take.
Yeah. He now has some more armor. He has the Elite Knight set. I think that's all he got. And the Royal armor. Royal Soldier armor. I think next we have to spend 6,000 with him. So it'll be the case of I will probably pick up the Elite Knight armor and the Elite Knight leggings.
Always open for bid.
To get the next like upgraded armor that he has, which isn't as good as the ones I'll be buying, but it's lighter in a sense. So now we want to go back to the Cardinal Tower, and we're going to head on deeper into the castle. And there's someone hoovering in the house, if you can hear that. Oh, god damn. So here we are. That is a white soapstone. And there's a guy in Venice. He's probably putting it here because later on, once you get to the boss, you unlock a shortcut that you can just go straight down to there. So we want to come here, aggro this guy, come back in here. Just get me Estus Flask. What's he doing? Come on. See, now he's got his shield up. They're a pain in the ass and they just stun-lock you. I believe poise in this game is pretty much pointless. It used to be, you'd have like, oh, he's dropped that, no, it's just that guy. You'd have like 40 to 50 poise in Dark Souls, first one. And only the heaviest of attacks will stagger you. You have that amount of poise on this one, some guy pokes you with a dagger and you instantly get stun-locked through your poise gets broken. Now here, a little ambush. Well, I say a little ambush, that's more of a... Why did it? It went to shield break, I hate that. Now I'm going to have to reset these guys now. Ah, you can use items whilst on ladders. What are you guys doing? You all just gonna chill out down there? Yeah, the lightning spears have a little bit of splash damage, like AoE. There you go. But Finn there ranks out a little bit. He just came out of fucking nowhere with that attack. That's another thing with the AI. Now that he's got his shield up. Well, really? He actually parried me. So, I input the buttons to do... See, it ain't even doing it. I input the buttons to do that, which is a shield block. Well, shield bash. You do that, it gets rid of their shield, and then you have a special attack animation you can do afterwards. Oh, and there I believe I got some witching urns. Yeah, which are just like firebombs, so they do magic damage. That's another thing. The controls on this game are so finicky. Blue wooden shield, great soul arrow, which I won't be using because that's a spell. And they're just so finicky. It's like in the middle of a combo, I weren't even holding like the way you do that attack is you press forward on your analog stick and light attack at the exact same time. And it just randomly decides to do that in the middle of a combo when I'm not like moving the analog stick at all. But then when I want to do the attack, it never does it. Right. I can hear some whispering. Huh. Right, here we have a trap. What's it going to be? It's going to be a poison one, so you roll away. It's as simple as that. When it's a green and another Titanite Shard, so I could have bought that, but oh well. When it's a green like poison cloud, you just roll away from it. And this is why we bought our Ferris Lockstone as well. So we pop it in here. So you roll away. And there's a white trap. A little white cloud comes out. And it's a crossbow that fires out here. I think it's 8 directionally. Like it fires out like north, south, east, west, and your diagonals as well. Yeah, 8. So you just stand there with your shield up and block it. Now the Ferris Lockstones, they show either paths or like do certain things. But it's like normally you wouldn't be able to break through this wall here. I should have showed off beforehand. But now that you've used that Ferris Lockstone, you can break through it. And we have a couple of metal chests. The difference between metal chests and wooden chests is you can't break metal chests. You can break wooden chests, but the reason why they put metal chests in so you don't destroy items that you'll need. Whereas if you break a wooden chest, you just get rubbish from it. Here we had the Chloranthi ring. And in here, I believe, is a Titanite slab. Yeah, which plus 10's your weapon once you get up there. Right, now that we have the Chloranthi ring, that increases our stamina recovery. I'm not quite sure about how quickly it does it. Yeah, this is a good message. You attack that. You normally can't open it because it's locked. But if you attack it, it opens. Because there's 3 guys behind there. Yep, see. There's a shield arsehole. That's that handled. Let's just pop another life gem. Illusion ahead. No, there's not. Some people like to try and troll people in this game by just leaving fake little messages like jumping off shit and everything. The life ring and the large Titanite Shard. I should have healed before I got that life ring. Life ring is exactly what it is. It increases your life by, I believe it's 30? No. 50. No, it's not 50. I can't bother working the math properly. Off the top of my head. I'm not that clever. Well, I am, but not in a sense of doing math. Anyway, where are we going? We've got everything in that area. We're leaving. We don't want to go over there yet because we have our good friend Pate, or Patches. Pate.
Hello there.
Yeah,
well,
he just.
My name is. I journey
Pate.
hither and
Yeah.
thither. Be careful. Oh yeah. I saw. I was with Sorry.
Sorry.
I still. I'll leave.
He basically says that he came here with someone else who you will meet eventually, and that through here there's a little trap. So there's treasure that we can get, but there's a trap. And normally you would just run straight in, but the gate behind you will drop down if you pass like a certain trigger line, which is about here. See, there you go. The gate closes on you if you get that far in. Can we backstab him? Yes, we can. Boom. Right, was there an item over here? I cannot remember. No. That's cool. So yeah, now that that's shut, basically you can either now like die or just home with bone. Back to home with bone, which are these things. They take you back to the last bonfire that you rested at, or lit, in a sense. And there's a little ambush here. There's a spear arsehole there. And it takes you back to there, so you don't have to go through this entire thing. You can just die. I think there's a secret wall here. Yep. You can just die and go back to the bonfire. And then... what are you two doing? Arrow. You can go back to the bonfire and then speak to him again to get the rewards. Because you don't have to pick up any treasures in here. You just get the reward for getting out of it. Now here is... if you feel like, so sorceress, sorceress's stuff, sorceresses, fair. And an amber herb. And that is basically, you come here if you're say wanting to do a build that uses, well, if you just want to get a sorcerer's stuff to use magic. In a sense, if you don't start off as the sorcerer. God damn, I'm gassy today. I keep burping. Ugh. And yeah, so you just come here, pick that up. Oh, and that hidden wall, you have to press A on it, or your interact button, depending on what console you're playing and how you have your controls set up. There's two types of illusionary walls, well, hidden walls on this game. There's one where you have to press your interact button, which for me is A, because I'm on the 360. And there's another one where you have to hit them, and then there's also, well, there's three, and then there's the ones that you can only open through using the Ferris Blockstone to have them reveal it. But yeah, right, we want to drop down here and come back and talk to him again.
I hope that. Be careful.
He's pleased that you've escaped, and if you talk to him enough times, you get the white soapstone.
It allows up with luck,
which is like the upgraded version of the small white soapstone.
Be careful.
There you go. And now that you've done that, we can summon him for the next, for the boss of this area. Alright, we want to come through here. You just want to avoid that entire area over there for the time being. Oh, we dropped a spear. Very nice. Now behind here we have, I think it's a life gem. No, no. Some souls. Just some souls. Come up here, and this is the reason why we picked up those wooden bolts, which I might actually equip. No, they're the arrows. Bolts. Because we get a light crossbow here, which we'll be using at some point. Oh, we could use it here actually. Yeah, I don't need binoculars on anymore, so I can equip that. Oh, do I not have enough? Do I not have enough strength to use it? I don't have enough strength to use it. I need 13. Oh well. That's disappointing. Well, not disappointing. I should have really known that. Alright, unlock. We want to try and jump over here. Get a torch. And like this bit here can be a bit like... ouch. Stamina. Just backstab this guy. As you can see there, I took a little bit of damage whilst backstabbing. And you can do that now. It's like you don't... your invincibility frames have been reduced so much in this game. You can get hit whilst opening doors, doing backstabs, doing parries, all sorts of good stuff. Open this up for a helmet and a mailbreaker, the infantry helm and the mailbreaker. Now, if if you land about here, like on that little lip of the wheelbarrow, cart thing, whatever it is, you don't take any damage. Now we just want to throw lightning spears at this dude. As you can see, that hit him twice. It done an initial amount of damage and done a little bit of aftershock. It's because of the little AoE effect it has on it. Now this is the reason why you want to kill them first, because they will start throwing fire bombs down at these, which explode, like how we got through the door. Well, opened up that little secret. And we want to come up here. This is just leading to another little shortcut. You know, now that I've got these and I'm near to a bonfire, I might as well just use them. Zap them all from afar. Is this guy going to stand up? No, I'm going to have to hit him. Normally, I think it's if you come over here, get the amber herb, and then he stands up. Right. Here, there is a little bit of an ambush, so I want to see if I can... Yep, got him. I think, is it after you kill him? No, after you go a certain way up, this guy drops down, and you're forced to fight. So if you didn't know about that, you're forced to fight 2 enemies on a tiny little area. And there's the halberd up here. It's a nice weapon. Very nice weapon. Is that a message there? No, that's not a message. Like up on that bit. Or is that an actual hole in the ceiling? No, it's not a hole either. That's just me seeing shit right there. Alright. We want to come through here. It's a good thing I've got some lightning spears left, because I don't want to have to chase down what's down here. It's a little crystal lizard. And I can hear the like twinkling of it. I'm not quite sure if you can. But we just want to zap him with lightning, kill him, and they drop upgrade materials. Just they only got 2 Titanite Shards out of it. It's quite unlucky. But that does mean that we can go to +3 on this sword now before the next boss fight. Large leather shield down there and a life gem. You pick up quite a few shields coming through this first area of the game, just mainly because there's only one class that starts with a shield. So, yeah. You might be able to notice this bit now. We've got some fire arrows here, which would be nice if we could use a bow. This is back to underneath the Cardinal Tower. And that little switch there is what takes you down to the boss. But before we do that, I want to come back up here, go back to my jeweler, and upgrade our sword to +3. That's armour. What am I doing? I'll upgrade that to +3. Oh yeah, I picked up a large Titanite Shard as well. Where did I get that from? Can't quite remember. There we go. We can now go to +4 on our weapon.
I'll be around.
I'll be around. Yes, blah blah blah. He never moves. That's what he's trying to tell you. She has not reappeared here yet. The old hag that you buy stuff from, the merchant, will come here. But I believe it's only after you kill the boss. And there is something that I forgot to do, so I'll go and do that now. Is to come over here and open up this mansion house with that key that we got from Kale. You know, you want to come in here. I think needs home with both. So that's Ferrous Lockstone. Yeah, it's another Ferrous Lockstone. So if you don't want to spend the 4,000 souls on buying one, you can pick one up from there after you visit Kale, and then go back through the area that we went through using the Ferrous Lockstone. Now we want to go upstairs first. Come in here, and there's a fucking table in the way. Open this, and we get some more Titanite Shards. Yeah, 3 Titanite Shards and 3 torches. Now we want to go downstairs. This is the map that he was talking about. That you would have heard him talk about if I didn't skip the dialogue. But, yeah. I'll tell you more about that later on when we actually need to use it for something. Now this is what he doesn't... He warns you to come down here. Well, not to come down here. Because there's a skeleton. They're quite tough. Well, this one's quite tough anyway. And I believe every single new game you go into, you spawn one more skeleton in this area, up to a maximum of 8 skeletons on your 8th playthrough. And he will always drop a human effigy for you. And there's another Ectus Flask Shard, and here I think this is more upgrade materials. Nope, it's a Divine Blessing. Damn, my memory's off a little bit. That's a Divine Blessing. That basically heals all of your stat elements, so if you're inflicted with poison, any of that shit, and fully heals you as well. Where am I going? There the stairs. See, a lot of people have died here, most likely either from that skeleton, or they've been trying to do something later on. Like far, far later on into the game. Now we want to leave here. What am I looking like on time? 21 minutes. I've got enough time to go kill the boss. So yeah, afterwards you open that house, kill the skeleton, and Kale will move back in there, and he'll be down at that little area where it looks like there's a map on the ground. So he'll be down there if you ever want to go back and talk to him again. Which we'll do that after we beat the boss for this area. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. If I remember. Has this guy still not been summoned yet? No, he's been standing there for ages. Or is it a different guy? That might be a different guy. I'm not quite sure. And then we have a ghost of another player who's running around. Now what we want to do is come down here, and the little path for the shortcut is opened up. There's another guy here. I'm not going to bother summoning them. I don't need to do any summoning yet. Fire! I'm facing the wrong way. There we go. Now down here, there is, as you can see, you might be able to see him. Yeah, see it right there. If you're just running past here, he might jump out here, yeah, catch you off guard. Now what we do want to do is we want to summon Mild-Mannered Hate. And we have to try and keep him alive for this boss fight. To do what we want to do, we have to keep him alive. And here we have the last giant. As your first, this is intended to be your first boss fight. Now, as you can tell, it's doing multiple. This is my lightning spear doing multiple hits. It's not doing 44 points of damage. If you look at it quickly, it's doing. That was 207 and then 44 afterwards, and I missed. There you go. It's because of that little AoE effect that it has. Oh, I'm better off aiming at his feet, actually. Hopefully Peyton doesn't die. Now he's ripped his arm off because he's down to half health. And now I've got to get in close, and then he don't attack like that. Just stomping attacks for me. There we go. That is a simple, I should have really just shown off the melee strategy as well. But if you hang around near his feet, he'll stomp on the foot that you're attacking. And eventually he'll do like a free combo stomp where he does his foot you're attacking, his other foot, and then back to his other foot. And his long range, he just swings his arms around at you. And there is one attack where he just falls over. He just like face plants the floor, which is quite deadly. Huh. I rotate my camera that way and I can hear fire. That way I can't hear fire. Oh well. Yeah, you don't get much souls for beating him because it's an early on boss fight. It's intended to be your first boss when you first play the game, because fighting a pursuer up on that ledge, if you don't know how to fight him, he's going to kick your ass. But now that we've defeated the pursuer, which is the second boss fight of this area, we've already beaten him. So we can... Where do I need to go? Where do I go? Is it this way? No, it's not this way, but this guy's coming for me anyway. Yes, it is this way, actually. We are just gonna, before I finish this episode, try and bait one of these guys out. Oh, or both of them. Yeah, that works. These are strong attacks. Kill them off quicker. We got a soldier's key, which opens up this door here from defeating the last giant. So see, he stabbed me through that attack, and because he had his shield up while stabbing, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. And then there's a special animation for when you break someone's guard with that attack. But yeah, fucking enemies with shields, and not just shields, but shields and spears in particular, are just right bastards. Now here we have a lot of small soapstones here, actually. Yeah, small ones. This would be where the... Oh, look at that. And I still haven't turned notifications off. This would be where you would fight the pursuer. Now, what I might do, just to show you what the boss fight is like in this area, if I... Let's see how many spell restores I get from using the amber herb. I get 4. That's okay. I'm going to attempt to get myself summoned. So I'm going to stand here for a bit, and I'll cut to when I get summoned. Let's see if I ever get summoned. Here we go, being summoned into another world. Loading screens, taking their time. Ginger Ninja 606. Okay. Let's greet him. No, he just wants to go straight in. That's okay. Now here, who's he going to attack first? He's coming for me. Is this guy going to attempt to use the ballista? He is, yes. Don't turn your back. Like over here. Is he going to be able to hit him with the ballista? I might be able to hit him with this one. Yeah, there's a ballista that you can fire at him. And for doing co-op, it makes this boss fight a little bit easier. But you can... It only fires in a straight line, so you have to wait for him to get in front. Oh, I almost hit my mate there. But you can hit other players with that. And he's coming for me now. Yeah, you can hit other, like, the person who you've been summoned into with that as well, and it does a lot of damage. And it does a lot of damage to the pursuer as well. This guy's going to try and line up the shot most likely, and it missed. But he basically almost killed our other fucking guy. Now, my connection is not perfect here, so that was a bit of movement lag there, I believe. Ah, let's throw some fireballs then. Ah, yeah, I should really be playing more. Oh, he's been stabbed. Now that is bad, because now he can start using a different type of attack, and that was the master who got stabbed. So that was a failed co-op. But yeah, who cares anyway? Now that I've showed that off, that's how you would normally fight him. But that attack there is he curses his sword, he stabs you, and puts a curse on you. And when you get cursed on this game, it's not instant death. You just lose a portion of your life bar. So it acts as a death, but doesn't count towards your deaths. Yeah. And then it allows him to fire a new attack, which fires cursed orbs at you after you get stabbed by that. Now, this here would take us to another area of the game, but I'm not going to do that yet, because I want to hop down here and get a nice set of armour, a weapon and a shield. The Dranglaic set. Now that is a shield that I want to be using, but I have to have 16 strength to be able to do it. So I think my next protocol is to level up to 16 strength. Just drop down here, and this brings us out underneath the Pursuer boss fight to come back here. Oh, that guy actually dropped something. Very nice. What did he drop? A life gem. Right, so let's go back to Majula. I'm just going to pop some of my souls, level up, and then call it there. Right, let's see. She should move now. Yeah. Right, now she should come back to Majula with us. It's a very big should. Yep, see, there you go, she's sitting over there now. Alright, I want to... what did I want to do? Ah, I'm going to see if I can... oh yeah, I've got more Titanite Shards too. Do I not? Yes. Now we have 4 Ectuses? No, I don't know. Yeah, we have 4. It's still not upgraded at all, so we want to now go to... we can only go to 14. But I've got some souls to pop, so I'll use them. Souls to pop, use. I don't know why I say pop, to be honest. Let's just use them all. And from a lore standpoint, boss souls, I should have really read the Dragon Rider one, but I'll read these ones. Here we have the soul of the last surviving soul of the giant was bound below the forest of giants. Many seasons have come and gone, and the giant prepared for his final rest. But his soul remained magnificent, that's a word, I believe. Testimony to his former strength. Use the soul to use it to acquire souls and make something new. But I'm going to use it anyway, because I don't need the, I'm not going to be using the boss weapon that you get from using it. 6,000 souls out of that, and then the Soul of Pursuer. Soul of Pursuer, who lurks in the Dranglaic. The Pursuer, who seeks the bearer of the sign, will not rest until his target is slain. By the bearer of the sign, it means the sign of the undead, or the dark sign. And we're not going to be using that soul for any weapons, so we can just do that. And now we'll have enough to level up our strength to 16, that is what we want. Our scaling on the right hand side, you see with our weapon 2 over here. That's the physical damage getting scaled, not the lightning damage. The lightning damage will scale if we increase faith. But it's not, the weapon itself is not scaling with faith, it's scaling with our lightning bonus, which is here. Yeah. That's how it works. So if you were to do a fire or a dark magic build, which is using hexes or just using like dark magic on your weapon, you would upgrade your intellect and your faith, because it scales with both of them. But it only scales to the point of where your dark will only scale with the lowest one. So now that I'm putting stuff in intellect, you see me dark bonus is going up down here. But if I were to just level up my faith, it isn't going up anymore, because it only scales with the one which you're leveling up lowest of the two, and that's the same with your poise bonus as well, between endurance and adaptability. But saying that, how much souls do I have? You have 13,000. So get me pump the endurance up a bit. Adaptability, no, I just want them because I want to spend some money over the armour first.
Bearer of
Yeah. Oh, I didn't want to talk to you again. Go, leave me alone. She loves talking. Right. So, what is my scaling with this weapon now? Yeah, I'm getting 66. No. How do I do it? Oh, there we go. I'm getting 66 lightning damage plus 33 from my lightning scaling, and this is the wrong building. And it's 105 physical with 67 physical damage from my strength and dexterity. But once we infuse it with lightning, it will be more even. The lightning and physical damage will be more even, but it will be stronger on this weapon because it already has that lightning scaling defaulted in it. Now we have the Dranlag shield, which is a bit heavier, but it provides us with 100% physical block and 55 stability. And stability is basically how much stamina you lose from taking blocks. Now that we have the souls, I'm going to buy the Elite Knight set, which is quite heavy, and let's buy the leggings as well. Yeah, that will do.
Thanks for
3,000. Do I have enough? If I have enough to level up, I'm going to try and start leveling up to get my equipped load up more. As you can see, the Dranlag armor is good. It's good for what it is, but it's quite heavy, especially for this build anyway. But so's that. I need to put me pants on, or me trousers, or me leggings, whatever you call them. But because we're still, now that we've got this on, in the bottom right hand corner, I don't think I can get this down to it. No, you can't. But it's 65.6%. That's how much our equip burden is. So you notice we're still doing a normal roll, but we're not rolling as far as what we would be without all the equipment on. If that goes over 70%, you then do a fat roll, which is an extremely slow roll.
Seek less.
And I'm just going to attempt to see if I can level up once more. So I want to put my vitality up, because that increases my equip load and other stuff. But this has been quite a long episode. It's coming up to 40 minutes now, so I'm going to call it here. Say goodbye. Wave you goodbye. Bye bye. So, bye. I've been Unforgiven Sins, and this is Dark Souls 2.